I've been devoted to digital video distribution for the last 20 years, and I am one of the co-founders of Rootstock, the smart contract platform on top of Bitcoin. Social media, long before Ethereum and Bitcoin, had developed a value for social engagement, a value that still is treasured and is expected after every contribution as a recognition for a good job. And they have called this value likes. Social networks are likes economies. But since likes have no value, because no one ever ran out of likes, users give like to any kind of content, including very low quality content. So what if we turn likes into tokens in order to give them a scarcity value? What if we create a token on top of like, a token that is freely transferable, tradable, and has limited issuance? What if we turn likes into Litecoins? A token such Litecoin changed the game of social interactions. Because now, users have to think twice before giving away Litecoins to any low-quality content, because they are losing their Litecoins. They can earn back those Litecoins by contributing to the network, but they need to participate. They cannot be witnesses. Now, retweeting or sharing a content makes you a business partner, because you are helping that content reach new audiences and monetize. Today, all the social networks are turning to video as their main tool for social engagement, and also for the biggest revenues on advertising. Facebook is going to spend $300 million on original content, and Warner is developing original content for Snapchat worth $100 million. By 2020, more than 80% of internet traffic is going to be video. And for deploying a video platform, you need to rely on high structural costs, on bandwidth and storage space. And only 3 companies can afford that. So they have monopolized the market. And they have created an environment in which authors cannot monetize. Users are not in touch with the content they really want to watch. And advertisers cannot reach their audiences. In order to compete with a giant such as YouTube or Facebook, we need to create a decentralized network for content distribution, a peer-to-peer network with 0 structural costs. So Flixxo is our platform, is our network. It combines BitTorrent. BitTorrent is a protocol that has been running for the last 16 years and has more than 50 million users a day distributing files between them on the internet. But we need to incentivize that network. We need to incentivize that network using a token to reward the social interactions between that network. How it works? We have this token called Flix, that is the power, the fuel of our network. We have an author of content. This author can make its content available to the network. And he sets on a smart contract the rules of that content. He sets the price, and he sets the reward for the network. The bigger the reward, the bigger the chances that this content is going to be distributed and viralized through that network. So the content is viralized and reaches the final user. When this user pays to the author, he pays straight to the author without intermediaries. And the smart contract shares the revenues with the network that was distributing the content. We don't have centralized server. The content is on every user's computer, or cell phone, or tablet, or wherever. There are basically 3 models of video on demand. We have transactional VOD, also called pay-per-view. We have advertising VOD. That is the model that monetizes YouTube. And we have subscription VOD, that is the model of Netflix. On Flixxo, transactional VOD meets advertising VOD. If a user runs out of tokens, he can ask for advertising. So after watching the advertising, he gets paid for doing that with tokens, which he's going to use for watching more content. But this also creates a market for this token. Creates a market, creates a demand, and creates an organic price, because advertisers need to reach the biggest stakeholders in the system, that are authors, in order to buy from them tokens. So we have a token that fuels the whole economy that we are building on top of a video distribution network. We have a platform, we have a already working platform that is as easy to use as YouTube, but has a better user experience, because there are no mid-roll advertising, not pre-roll advertising, and users can earn a value. So this is more than a video platform. This is a social economy. We have turning social networks into social economies, in which every social interaction turns into a settlement of value. Every user is rewarded for interactions. So now, if we are focusing on teenagers or millennials or kids, we can teach them how to handle value. They never handle an actual value on the internet. They are going to use those technologies we are building here. In 20 years, they are going to use that technologies. We can teach them now how to. We can teach them how to earn a value. They can take the token out the platform and use it maybe in another platform, like in a gaming platform to buy a sword. We have a great team. We have expertise on cryptocurrency and big data and AI. We have developed Rootstock. We have the creator of Popcorn Time, which is the biggest streaming platform of the world with more than 100 million users. We have made great partnerships. And we have a token sale soon, on October 13th, in order to be able to develop this. We have a demo of the platform, which you can try. Thank you very much for your time.
So we do have time for a question, if any of our judges want to ask one.
In terms of the storage, how is it that you're doing there? And is that the same Facebook-like? Like the...
For the storage, you mean?
Yeah, I'm curious about the storage and the like thumb. Is that... I think you might get a cease and desist from Facebook, and you may want to look at that.
OK. About the storage, when a user watches content, he can decide either to keep it on his computer or not, or share it or not. If he's sharing this content...
Yeah, but are you looking at using MadeSafe? Are you looking at using SiaCoin? Are you looking at using IPFS Filecoin?
No. We are using BitTorrent protocol.
Storage.
No, we are still using BitTorrent protocol. That is, we have used it for Popcorn Time. It had proved and can handle 50 million users a day without problems and works in a great manner. And it's what our users are used to. They are used to BitTorrent protocol.
No more questions?